everybody, this is Kelly Parker. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with KP. And I'm delighted to have a very special guest with me today, live on location from Mango's down here in Orlando, Florida. Let him introduce himself.
What's up, everybody? It's Corey Tumer, For Life Promotions.
That's right. So what's going on, man? I'm glad you could finally get on.
Yeah,
For those that don't know, this is my big brother, my cousin, my hometown hero, along with some others that we looked up to growing up. So I know you've been a teacher for a minute. How long have you been an educator?
Yeah, I've been in the education system since 1999, 26 years, man. 26.
Wow, that's big, man.
Yeah.
That's like the year after I graduated high school.
Yeah, real big.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. So what exactly do you do in education?
Physical education coach.
Okay.
In other words, PE coach.
PE. Okay.
Yeah.
Down in Lakeland.
Yeah, Polk County.
Polk County. For those that know, Polk County, Florida. Yes, sir. So we ain't gonna talk too much on the educational side because we want to talk about his entrepreneurial spirit and what he got currently going on. So I know you mentioned For Life. How long have you been the owner of For Life Promotions?
Man, I've been the owner of For Life Promotions since 1999.
Damn. So same time you started teaching.
Same time.
You started entrepreneurial spirit.
I pledged Kappa Alpha Psi.
Okay.
The best fraternity.
Yeah.
Across the world. And kind of got into it then, we looked up to our big brother Pat Nix, who was already into promotions, and I actually had an opportunity in '99. We stepped at the Florida Classic. Yeah, I saw 20,000 people out there screaming and yelling. This is it. This is it. I need a part of this.
Then it was frontline.
Yeah. So I reached out to him and told him, I was very interested in doing it. First thing he said is, "You willing to lose some money?" Yeah. I say, well, if it takes to do what you're doing right now, let's do it. So he just gave me a little inside ropes, you know what I'm saying, about, the do's and don'ts at that time when, that was a part of the game of promotion, flyers, etc., how to manage your money and stuff. So from there, man, just got to it.
Man, it's crazy because, me and Gene up in Atlanta doing the real estate thing.
Yeah, shout out to Gene, cuz we all from outdoor.
Yeah, and then I come to Florida, and I look at the same people I grew up with produce events where you got 2,000 plus people.
I know it's crazy.
It's crazy because I'm looking, I know we had Rob, Sid, and Evan, and they looking down at y'all. I'm over here, I'm like, man, people don't even understand
understand it, man. That was what's so special about it because and our people know how connected we are as family, you know what I'm saying? To the point that when I come home, I'm coming straight to y'all mama house if I ain't got to see nobody. But just to see those guys come down and show the support last night was amazing. And
my brother King Low coming to the brunch.
Oh, that's I'm always excited to see King Low, you know what I'm saying?
So I just got off the phone with him, so they gonna come check out Detox.
Always excited to see King Low, man. That's one of my childhood friends that, born and raised Oakwood Apartments, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. It's crazy because I always told Pat that we presidential where we come from. Because not only the way we carry ourselves and our mindset, but the streets we grew up on. Yeah. They were all named after presidents.
Yeah, that's
like
a
Jefferson
wild
Drive, Jackson, Lincoln, Grant, all that. So that's one thing that was instilled in us early is the entrepreneurial spirit because, we was out seeing guys hustling stuff like, you got family, I ain't gonna drop no names, but just in the street getting it how they had to get it. Yeah. And then we had other people that own little stores, and little shops and stuff, and we always seen that entrepreneurial spirit. So for you to start teaching and start your business the same year, that shows a lot about your ambition. Yeah. Some people get a good job and that's it.
They comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think the way I was raised, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to hide, being a troubled family as a child, you know what I'm saying? Grandmother raised me. Yeah. Mom and dad was pretty much focused on doing their thing. And also, other family members. It just made me want to do more. And it's crazy when you get people to start to believe in you. Yeah. And that I think that was the biggest thing for me. I was able to see people to believe in me. Yeah. From middle school, then when I got in high school, it just kind of like boom. Yeah. Your mom, I call her auntie. Yeah. She probably was the first, when I picked up a football. Like she was my #1 fan, man, and she just was like, whatever you need, you gonna be somebody, and those type of words from people really meant something.
Life
it really did, man. And just being able to be around a family. You know what I'm saying? And have Christmas, the Thanksgivings, and be around it, and be able to be comfortable with them. It helped with the whole vision.
You ain't gotta do none of that. It's just raw love.
Yeah.
And that's what life about, man. I don't like to fabricate nothing. I don't like to manufacture stress. I don't like to do nothing where I gotta do something for somebody to accept me.
Exactly.
Like that ain't healthy for your mind. Like, definitely ain't healthy for your spirit. But at the end of the day, man, I wanted to bring you on here and let you tell the world what you got going on with For Life and your entrepreneurial spirit. So what's next for For Life? I know Florida Classic Weekend. The time this video was shot, we down here in Orlando, Florida right now. We wrapping up Florida Classic Weekends. These guys have probably had 5 or 6 major events all weekend.
Yeah.
And they got another one in a minute. So we're gonna wrap this up in a little bit. But I wanted to bring him on and let these people know how to get in touch with you.
And you know, they can follow me on Instagram. You know, it's at Corey Tumer and at For Life Promo. And then, you know, on Facebook.
You spell out the 4?
Yeah, you spell it out FOURLIFEPROMO. Promo. And then you spell out my whole name. You can follow me on there. And then on Facebook, Corey Tumer. And you know, you can follow the company at For Life Promotion.
Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all go follow Cuz and support him and anybody else that you think needs the support. Especially Pat Nick's exclusive events.
Yeah.
Our big brother, man, want to give a shout out to him. One day I'm gonna get him next to me and we're gonna talk about this thing. But yeah, man, congratulations on all your success. A great weekend, man. I can't wait to see what y'all got coming next because every year y'all stepped it up.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just come hang out, man. And
that's really enjoyable when you do come, man. You know, so you asked a good question about what's next, you know, because we're getting older, and the vision that I have is always to separate myself as a person from the face compared to putting the brand in front. You know, and I think a lot of promoters, they don't
put their face first.
They want to put their face first, but you got to realize that your brand don't get old if it looks good. Yeah. Your face, you gonna age at some point.
Your face gonna change.
It's gonna change, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you try to do that. So what's popping right now that I really want to get focused into, Cuz, is festivals. Yeah. You know,
that's the only thing that's gonna get me back.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody, I say, listen, these events that y'all produce, because y'all don't throw parties, y'all produce events. Yeah. The events that y'all guys produce aren't your typical party/event. Yeah. These are well thought out events. And that's the type of stuff that I like. I don't really care for the weekly no more. Yeah. I did that, 15 years. But the way I get back in it is with special events and of course festivals.
And see, I'm kind of doing the opposite of it because I'm just now getting into the weeklies, right? You know, I finally got
your brand to the point where you can go home like Pat did us.
But that's the way I'm using it. So honestly, the weekly for me is not really about how much money you can make and how much staying relevant, meeting people, becoming it's a networking tool for me. You know what I'm saying? I know others look at it as like something where they want to get money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm really interested. I'll throw a free happy hour, which I'm just starting in Tampa, and let everybody in free to socialize, because when you talk festival, you ain't looking at 2,000 people. Yeah. You're looking at 20,000 people 50. To 50,000 people. Yeah. And you want them people to know, oh, that's Corey Tumer, that's For Life Promotion.
Show love. Yeah. So what you doing right now is what Jeannie and I are doing in Atlanta. When we do our monthly free events. Yeah. We do charge for some pop-ups, boot camps and workshops. Right. But we stay relevant by doing these free events. That's creating a network. So when you do say For Life Promotions doing something, people already know, like, he ain't just coming to get no money because he give back. He show love.
I think that's one of the most important things, man, in this game that I don't see a lot of people doing. It's not a competition thing to do it, but you got to give back in some shape or form. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you're not doing that, it'll catch up with you. I believe.
And I always have one last question. What would you tell your younger self to do that you didn't do or that you didn't know until now? One thing you would tell your younger self.
I would tell my younger self to stay humble from the start. Yeah. Learn from everyone. You know, take in the input of what you visually see from somebody as well as what somebody's trying to tell you. Yeah. And just be prepared for 10 years down the road.
Yeah.
Because when you first get in this game, it's if you make money on the first one, sometimes you ignore all the no's, the don'ts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can have 1,000 people at your first event, and there's a whole bunch of don'ts that you shouldn't have allowed to happen that may have happened. So I would want to teach myself or coach myself on why not to do it this way. What could be better done after the fact, debriefing.
The lessons.
I don't think, the lessons of it. And I think like now for me, because I'm mostly like on my own company, you know what I'm saying? Because I've had a partner before, and then with these things here with Pat, that's family. You know, we are business partners, but throughout the year, I'm my own partner. Yeah, I wanted to brief myself on what went wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't party. Yeah, you know that's the crazy thing. I don't smoke, don't really drink, don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my focus always is on the customer. But to me, I'm still gonna sit down and debrief. Yeah. We had 2,000 people here Friday and Saturday night. So what you're saying about that is this is the lesson I learned from Friday. We had over 2,000 people in. All right, it was a lot of mistakes done. Yeah. So come back, wake up that morning, I fixed those mistakes so that Saturday would transition way smoother. And you was here, so you saw the difference of it, and it was just as big as a crowd.
So again, cuz, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate you. I love you, and I love support you on everything you're doing, man. Just keep going, man. Yeah. And for those, y'all got his IG, Brian put it at the bottom so they can follow him on all his pages. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Coffee with KP, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked today's episode, please share it with a friend or two, and please comment. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.